guys, this is a quick little tutorial on how to do the Dr. Poison makeup and also a little tutorial on how to do the Wonder Woman crown. Now to start the Dr. Poison makeup, I am using a tag ivory and I'm just creating the outlines for the little mask that she has over her mouth. If you want to, you can use a slightly paler foundation. Just remember to powder it off afterwards. Once I'm happy with the outlines, I'm going in with a face painting sponge and I'm just getting a nice even coverage with that ivory color. Up next, I am using a nude lip color and a little brush just to get it nice and precise, and I'm just going to create the lips on top of the mask. I actually wanted the lips to be a little bit paler, so I just mixed in a bit of that ivory into the lip color. And here I'm just using a little lip liner and I'm just getting those edges of the lips nice and tight. Here I'm using a brown star blend and I'm going to use this to do the shading around the mask. You can also use a brown eyeshadow or a contour color. With doing the shading around the mask, it really makes it stand out from the face and gives it that 3D effect. Using the same star blend, I'm now creating the outlines for where I want to have my black paint. And I'm also adding a little bit of shading on top of the mask just to give it a little bit more character. Now using a black tag, I'm just going in and creating that line work inside the mask. Once the black is dry, I'm using a little bit of a black star blend powder and I'm just going over my line work a bit to fade it out a little bit on the edges. You can also darken out some of your shadows as well using the same black star blend. To really make those shadows pop, you want to add a few highlights. So here I'm using a white tag and I'm just going around those darker areas to make the white part pop out a bit more. You can also use a bit of that white paint as well, and you can add a couple of highlights within the mask. Then your little mask is finished. So you can do an eye makeup with this as well, or you could just leave it kind of basic like how Dr. Poison is in the movie. Up next, here is a quick little video on how to do the crown from Wonder Woman. So here I'm just starting out with a black tag face paint, and you pretty much just do the whole shape of the crown. So here I'm looking back and forth quite a little bit because I am looking at the picture of Wonder Woman as well, which is always a good idea to have a reference image of what you're trying to paint. If you make any mistakes with the initial shape of the crown, you can always just get a little baby wipe and just wipe it off and try and fix it up. Now once your black face paint is dry, get a brown star blend or a contour color or a brown eyeshadow, and you just want to do that shading underneath the crown and a little bit above it as well, just to give it more of that 3D effect. For the gold, I am using a Mehron gold powder and a mixing liquid. Now I love this powder because you can just paint right over the top of your black face paint and it doesn't smudge it, and it's super vibrant. So as you can see, I'm only painting the highlights on the crown. So all of your little shadows and shapes and everything, you just want to leave it black so that you get the shape of the crown coming out with the gold. This part can be quite tricky, so if you do make a mistake, you can just get that black again and just go over it again and just keep on trying. I'm using a flat face paint brush, but for these little smaller lines you can use a small round brush as well, just to get the details nice and thin. So that's the crown pretty much done. So here I'm just adding the little star into the middle of the crown as well. And yeah, I just took my hair out and curled it a little bit and added some red lipstick. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and please remember to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you all next time.